So here on the screen, there's a simple diagram of the stomach, and something you might notice is that on this diagram here, there's two sort of sphincters. Top one called the esophageal sphincter, and there's a bottom one called a pyloric sphincter. For this video, I'm going to be mainly focusing on the top one, the esophageal one, mainly because that's the culprit or the main cause for acid reflux. So basically a quick overview. So stomach acid is produced by the proton pumps lining your stomach. And usually the normal procedure for when you eat is that food goes down the esophagus, past this sphincter, and then into the stomach where the stomach acid breaks it down. And usually once you're done eating, the esophageal sphincter will close up, which prevents anything from coming back up, basically. Stomach acid reflux happens when this sphincter, the top one, fails to close, which causes some acid to go back up into the esophagus, which irritates and basically irritates the esophagus and causes like heartburn. So over here on the top left, you can see sort of a similar, or you can see a diagram of this comparing healthy stomach to one suffering from acid reflux. So here the esophagus, here's the sphincter closed, and when it's closed, the acid doesn't go back up. But when it fails to close or it stays open, you can see that the stomach acid kind of goes back up into the esophagus, which causes heartburn. There are sort of two names for this whole entire thing, or I should say like a quick name for this. So there's either acid reflux or GERD or GERD. Basically, the main distinction is that acid reflux is less severe, so it may occasionally happen to you. However, GERD or GERD happens more often. You could experience this 2+ times per week. And both acid reflux and GERD can be caused by certain like lifestyle choices. For example, high salt, fat, or spicy diet, such as like eating a bunch of fried foods, pizza, burgers, chili powder, etc. And obviously, and smoking or lots of caffeine and alcohol may also upset your stomach and cause acid reflux. Changing your eating habits or lifestyle habits may prevent acid reflux or prevent like GERD. And another way to combat this is with medications. So there's over-the-counter medications such as antacids. So an example of that would be Mylanta or Tums. And prescription medications such as proton pump inhibitors such as Nexium or Prevacid. And obviously it's important to check in with your doctor and find out like what's sort of right for you, and obviously make sure you take the right dosages, whether it's the over-the-counter ones or if it's the prescription ones. I've heard from some people that apple cider vinegar does help in reducing acid reflux. But a quick note I want to put out there is that I haven't found any scientific studies done on apple cider vinegar and whether it does really help with acid reflux. But I had heard a lot of people benefiting from this, so I thought it would be worth mentioning. Acid reflux may be caused by lack of stomach acid. Therefore, adding apple cider vinegar to your diet may help increase stomach acid levels and thus resolving acid reflux levels. So if you are going to try this out, first of all, it's really important to consult with your doctor, have a discussion with your doctor, because again, I haven't found any conclusive scientific studies done. Also, if you are going to try this out, make sure you don't drink it straight from the bottle. Make sure you mix it with other foods or drinks to eat. So as you can see here on the images, you want to mix like 1 tablespoon into like a glass of water drinking. But yeah, I thought it would be an interesting fact to include this because I have seen some people benefit from this.